her room so verdant, calming. I don't suppose she'd mind. Ah, much better. Care to join me, Kratos? Have a seat, think about your breathing, try and find stillness in your mind?
No.
Brother, before we check on Freya, is there any unfinished business in other realms you wanted to take care of? I'm sure the lad would love to help.
Let me upgrade our axe for you. Can't stand to see it looking like that.
Appreciate it.
Now that is an axe.
You are well.
Take more than a port full of bone-chawing stiffs to keep me down. What am I gonna do? Walk around with a bandage on my head, begging for attention?
I was mauled by a bear!
Nudged, more like it.
Hey, wait! We're with you.
What else do you know of the mask?
Only that it was the great passion of Odin's life. He journeyed across Aegir's burning ocean into the heart of the silent matron herself to find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more.
Mimir, Odin's mask. How do you hear about it in the first place?
He said a voice spoke to him one night, entreated him to collect a mask and control his own fate. I still think it's all a bunch of bollocks. Odin got drunk, convinced himself a wooden mask would solve all his problems, and pranced about the realms until he found a sufficiently mysterious bauble to fit the bill. Mask probably doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah, probably. I think there's another realm tear garment over there. Rifa!
There's frost in my neck, stop!
Rifa!
Nasty hit! Go right, brother! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Almost done! I think there's another realm tear garment over there. Last off! Rifa! Rifa! Last off! Rifa!
There's frost in my neck, stump!
Rifa! Almost done!
I felt that one, brother! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Last. I think there's another realm tear garment over there. Last off! Rifa! Last off! Rifa!
Behind you! Look out! There's frost in my neck, stop!
Almost got it.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
A net, lungs. No, that's rubbish.
What?
Brock's bloody riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away? I can't let that blue twat beat me.
If you are this upset, he already has.
Now that I've spent time in Asgard, it's strange to imagine Magni and Modi there. Sif raised them both, right? She seems like a good mom. Maybe a little overprotective.
A good mother. Not the Sif I knew. In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker.
Hold. What is that? Another Berserker gravestone.
Look, the oarsmen.
Ah, yes. The warriors who sailed their langskips across the realm in search of new lands to conquer.
Iron peace, not a golden war.
Iron peace? Doesn't one cancel out the other?
No. It means it is better to live modestly and abide by strict rules of conduct, rather than letting greed be the cause of conflict.
Well said, brother.
Hey, look at this symbol.
Why, that's the crest of Fjotorlund. It was the birthplace of my dear Sigrun. I never knew. So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garm anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir. Remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garm.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. Bloody brilliant!
Mimir, you mentioned Sif wasn't a good mother when you knew her. Like, she used to drink a lot?
Aye. he and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys.
What do you mean?
Oh, little brother. I know you didn't have an easy childhood, but you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Imagine learning discipline by having thrashed into you time and again. That was Thor's approach, the same one Odin used on him. A poisonous notion of manhood passed down through generations. A grim inheritance, leaving all of them the poorer.
Hold. We will finish later.
Is that the helmet from Tyr's statue over there?
Win minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days.
Mimir, can we get back to what you were saying about Magni and Modi's childhood? Thor beat them up a lot?
Aye. He was always a cauldron of drunken rage, and Sif wasn't much better.
Well, Sif doesn't drink anymore. Neither of them do.
I am quietly flabbergasted to hear it.
I get the sense it's more recent for him, but I know he loves his daughter.
I expect that's the explanation. Sif goes straight and hopes that raising a good daughter will redeem their past failures. Thor struggles. Maybe she gives him an ultimatum after some breaking point or other.
Like what he did to Modi, that night he found us.
Oh, that's a deft guess, lad. And if that ultimatum worked, well, good for them. Truly.
Mimir, did you know Garm? Why was he locked up to begin with?
Ah, Hell's feral sentinel. Well, believe it or not, Midgard was once bigger. Until Gar, then just a wee pup, got peckish.
He ate Midgard?
Only a few mountain ranges. And the 5th season that comes after winter but before spring. And a word for the feeling when you get so hungry, you stop being hungry.
You're messing with me.
I would never.
What's that over there? It looks like a spear.
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
Everyone from all 9 realms really love Tyr, huh?
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
Mimir, how did they capture Garm in the first place?
That was Tyr's doing. He lured the beast somewhere safe and kept it distracted by lending his own arm to be gently chewed. Once the chains were on and the gate to Helheim was opened, Garm bit Tyr's arm clean off in retribution.
But Here's not missing an arm.
Well, it grew back, eventually. He is a very resourceful god, after all.
Back to Svartalfheim, huh?
We still have unfinished business there. We met the ghost of a father who needs to know what became of his son.
Sounds good. So, Father's new spear. It's made out of a ring?
Drop me your eye. Forged by the Huldra brothers as a gift for Odin.
How's it work?
Every so often, the Dropnir drips out identical copies of itself. The Huldras presumably figured that if one golden ring was a good gift, an infinite number of them would earn them a permanent place in Odin's heart.
But it didn't.
Not even a little.
Mimir, if I met someone I liked, how would I know if they, liked me too?
Is there someone?
No. I was just curious. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look over there. Another of Garm's round tears. Last off. D5. Last off. D5. Last off. D5. We can do this. I know we can. Last off. D5. Last off. D5. Last off. D5. Last off. D5. Last off. D5.
Behind you, brother!
Almost got it. Last off. D5. Last off. D5.
Let's find the rest. Aye, brothers?
Atreus, follow me.
Lad, am I right in getting the sense you've actually gotten to know Thor's daughter somewhat?
Yeah, dude's great. Wants to be a Valkyrie one day. And she deserves to be. Of course, I told her all about the Valkyries we faced, but I'm not sure how much she believes me. It didn't go great when I tried to tell her stories about her grandfather, though.
Anyone can have a blind spot when it comes to family. Some only learn the truth in the hardest way.
Brock's riddle. Could the answer be nothing?
What gets bigger the more you take away? Nothing. I don't think so, brother.
I do not like riddles.
bike arm. We're gonna close it, right? Lassa! Rifa!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Behind you! Look out!
Rifa! Lassa! Rifa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa! Almost got it.
Oh, this is a fine...
One more round tear over there. Lassa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa!
On your left!
Lassa! Rifa!
Oh! I felt that one, brother! That's frost in my neck stump!
I think there's another round tear garment over there. Lassa! Rifa!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Lassa! Rifa!
Left side!
Maybe later.
Brother, no!
Lassa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa!
Behind you! Incoming!
Lassa! Rifa!
We must learn from this.
Lassa! Rifa! Lassa! Rifa, almost got it. That's Rifa. Back to Midgard?
There's still a few loose ends to tie up. We could always explore Fjortulund's outpost. And cover more about my beloved Sigrun.
You softy. Yeah, let's go.
So, lad, is Thrud who you meant when you asked about Viking?
Through? No. I mean, I wasn't asking about anyone specific. And, well, Skilder likes Through. But she's only interested in becoming a Valkyrie. She's focused, no?
Oh, very well, lad. Very well. Just hope you know if you ever need to review anything we've discussed.
I know. It's good. I'm fine. Behind you! Look out!
Great save!
Behind you! Look out! Hey, Mimir. When you said Sigrun, did you mean the old Valkyrie queen?
Aye. She was once a mortal princess of this realm.
I think I saw a staircase on the other side. Think there's another way around? Look out!
Watch your leg!
Left side! Look out! Its horns are glowing! Might be a weak point!
Watch out! Watch your leg!
Sick
Left side, brother! Right side, brother!
Its horns are blowing! Might be a weak point!
Watch out! Right side, brother! Right side, brother!
Last one!
You know, brother, Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasury filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
What do you think these chains are for? Should be more stairs under the statue. Think the chains might be related? Here's the other staircase.
You know
that's not going to work, brother!
There! That did it! Helga!
Perhaps those runes over there can shed some light. What? No, she never mentioned.
What's that? Looks like a key.
Wonder what lock that key belongs to.
No lock. It is broken.
No, it's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
What did the runes say?
Sigrun. She loved another. A king named Hel. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
It must have been hard for her not to marry who she wanted.
I imagine so.
What is this place? Some sort of outpost?
I've expanded my inventory since we last spoke.
Hey, Namir, there's another insignia. Do you think this place belonged to Sigrun's kingdom?
Appears so.
I'm here for you. What can I make for you? Wear it with pride. Have we more to talk about? I'll disinfect my tools. What about your son? Need something? I'll heat up the forge. Oh, got time to chat?
Hey, Sindri.
So, how was Asgard?
I had a fight with Heimdall in a huge field of mud. It got everywhere.
No wonder you got out of there.
I brought some back if you want to see it.
Get away from me, you reprobate!
Look, another one of those cranes. That wisp is trying to make war!
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Sigrun came from a kingdom of warriors, huh?
And Sigrun herself was no slouch with a sword.
Yeah, I remember.
Behind you! Let's go! Ranger on the left! Let's go! Go out, brother! Help them!
A musical instrument from your homeland, isn't it? Can you play?
Yes.
Will you?
No.
Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
Tyr's vault.
Alka. Clever.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place.
That can't be.
It is.
Mimir, what's wrong? What did it say? Father, I think I see another key piece over there.
I knew those key pieces would fit. Can't wait to see what lock it belongs to.
Behind you, Father!
Behind you!
Witches! Alka!
King Helgi massacred her family just because he couldn't have her. Only her brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
He killed her family? He said he loved her.
He wished to possess her. It is not the same.
And all the time Sigrun and I spent with each other, she never mentioned anything about this.
She probably didn't want you to think of her that way. You know?
How's the shield holding up, lad?
It's good. I always knew Sindri was a great blacksmith, but this magical shield, it just feels natural.
The shield is well made, but it is you who wields it with skill.
Thanks.
That relic? Do you suppose it's the one we read about? Something to counteract a sleeping curse?
Out. You can yell at me if you want. Believe it.
What would that accomplish?
Might make you feel better.
No. You didn't trust me enough to talk through your worries. That's a wound not easily mended.
I'm sorry.
You needn't be. Fault is mine.
Come here. When I was in Asgard, I saw Odin do something to some new Einherjar. It seemed kind of mindless until he cast a spell that restored their identity.
Aye, that was his habit, even when they were confined to Valhalla. I think letting them remember themselves was another small way of cheating death any way he could. Though I wouldn't be surprised if with that small gift of autonomy, he also embeds an undying personal loyalty to himself.
That's so weird. We must have been to this part of the lake 100 times, and I've never seen that building before.
Aye. Strange, isn't it? Let's take a closer look.
Still standing, yeah? Behind you, father! that big shield look familiar?
It's another piece of Tyr's likeness sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.